Welcome to today's Lions Pride sports broadcast of Lockhart Lion Sports. Brought to you by our main sponsor, Recon Athlete. Lions Pride sports broadcast is also sponsored by...
The golden age of recruiting is now. Welcome to Recon Athlete.
Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our processional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles, from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our two locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com.
Hi, I'm Richard Mendez with A1 Bail Bonds. If you find yourself in a jam, we're your plan. We'll put your feet back on the street. A1 Bail Bonds. Go Lions.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com.
Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices. Whether it's commercial or residential, Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off your service call. Head on down to Commerce Cafe at the corner of Commerce and Market Street in the heart of historic downtown Lockhart for a meal that'll make the whole family happy. Wash down our Statesman-approved chicken fried steak with an old-fashioned root beer float. Keeping healthy? Grab a peach salad and roasted chicken. We can't wait to see y'all at Commerce Cafe at the corner of Commerce and Market Street in the heart of historic downtown Lockhart. Let Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment be your one-stop shop for your party entertainment needs. If you're in need of balloon twisters, face painters, or bounce houses, just give them a call at 512-846-3334. If you're looking to rent a mascot costume or to hire a children's performer to appear as a superhero, princess, or one of their 85 other merry mascots, reach out to them. Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment has been entertaining families in Caldwell County for 2 decades. Bozo the Hozo, the Christian Clown, the first entertainer for the company, has entertained thousands at the Lockhart Chisholm Trail Roundup Parade over the years. Family entertainment and family engagement are two phrases that are a part of Bryan Enterprises' core values. Whether it's motivational speaking at school assemblies, or writing children's books, or training personnel to engage fathers in the community, children and families are always at the heart of this organization. To find out more about Bryan Enterprises, feel free to check them out on social media or visit their website at bryant-enterprises.com.
The golden age of recruiting is now. It doesn't matter if you're in a small town. If you can ball, we'll find you. When you dominate the air, your 5-star talent can't be questioned. Dance that dance. Welcome to Recon Athlete, where we identify, reveal, and promote student athletes.
At Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service, we've got your towing in Lockhart and surrounding areas covered. Founded in 1967 by Jesse Johnny Barone and Fidelia Barone, Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service is a family-owned and operated business in Lockhart, Texas, and have been in the business for over 50 years now. That means we've got the experience that it takes to be the best. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service provides wrecker and towing service 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with a bilingual staff of dispatchers, drivers, office staff, and managers who provide excellent and friendly customer service. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service will treat you like you're part of the family, ready to assist you when you need it. Our friendly, experienced staff will get you and your vehicle where you need to go safely. Come by and visit us at 1400 South Commerce Street in Lockhart, Texas, or call us at 512-668-4840. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service. We're committed to providing a service you can be proud of.
Kent Riddle Properties has been a big supporter of Lockhart Lion sports for over 40 years. Lockhart Lion fans all over the world have been able to follow the games on the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard, as well as being one of the top sponsors of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Kent is also the QA guy for every broadcast. Kent Riddle has been in the real estate business for over 35 years. If you are looking to buy, sale, or lease a property in the area, you can contact Kent Riddle at 512-359-0036.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com. Lockhart's Daily Grind is located at 1408 South Main Street in Lockhart, Texas. Or visit our other location, Kyle's Daily Grind, at 607 West Center Street in Kyle, Texas. We proudly provide a quality cup of coffee organically grown from Honduras and amazing customer service with each visit. Sign up for our loyalty program that's redeemable at either location. Earn a point for every dollar spent to redeem discounts on future orders. Order online at Lockhart'sDailyGrind.com or KylesDailyGrind.com to stay ahead of your busy schedule. Let us cater your next event with hot and cold brewed coffee, lemonade, muffins, and more. Reach out at Lockhart'sDailyGrind@gmail.com. Lockhart's Daily Grind, 1408 South Main Street in Lockhart, or Kyle's Daily Grind at 607 West Center Street in Kyle. Old Pal Texas Tavern, located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We're open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late for Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Tavern, cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game score. At Old Pals, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. At One Ghost Fitness, our main focus is providing a premium one-on-one personal training experience. Our comfortable and friendly environment ensures each person reaches their maximum potential. Coach Andrea and Coach Hector are ready for your fitness journey. We can train any individual from women to men ages 60 plus. If you've had knee, shoulder, or back problems recently, we can help. We train high school or college athletes with strength and mobility, and regular people just wanting to live a better life and lose some fat on the way. We're located at 903 Fannin Street in Lockhart, Texas, or you can reach us at 512-787-6271. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. One Ghost Fitness. If you're looking for drywall and paint work done, look no further than Reyna Drywall and Paint. Owner and operator Robert Reyna is MBE, DBE, and HUB certified. Whether it's commercial or residential, metal framing, suspended ceilings, doors, and hardware, Reyna Drywall and Paint is the one to call. You can call Robert Reyna at 512-925-0634 or send an email to reynaconstruction@sbcglobal.com. The Lounge Sports Bar, located at 211 East Market Street, just off of downtown Lockhart. The right place to have a great time with friends and enjoy the game on our big screen TVs. We have a large bar lounge, allowing for many people to crowd around and cheer on your favorite team. The Lounge Sports Bar, open 7 days a week starting at 11 a.m. The best place in Lockhart to enjoy cold beverages and watch live sports. So make the Lounge Sports Bar your favorite destination for sports and drinks.
If you're looking for a custom-made tumbler for yourself or as a gift, Shimmer Me tumblers can create what you need. From the pro sports like the NFL and the NBA, as well as college sports and Lockhart Lions sports, and inspirational tumblers. At Shimmer Me Tumblers we can also create custom-made pens and mechanical pencils. So if it's a custom-made pen, mechanical pencil or tumbler, we can create just about any design to give your tumbler, pen and pencil a one-of-a-kind look. So, just look no further than Shimmer Me Tumblers designed by Blanca and Emilio Juarez. You can find us on Facebook, or you can email us at juarez0725@icloud.com.
The golden age of recruiting is now. It doesn't matter if you're in a small town. If you can ball, we'll find you. When you dominate the air, your 5-star talent can't be questioned. Dance that dance. Back-to-back state titles helps your exposure. We'll promote you until you commit. Speed is what they desire. And when you're a legacy to speed, you leave no doubt. It's fun to be fast. Welcome to Recon Athlete, where we identify, reveal, and promote student athletes.
And welcome everybody to the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Junior Varsity Baseball, as they will be taking on the home team of the Shiner St. Paul Cardinals here at the Star Complex here in Shiner, Texas. Nice little complex, beautiful field they got out here. Great weather for a day of baseball, as the Lockhart Lions were scheduled to take on the Northeastern Raiders out of Austin, Texas, but they canceled the rest of their junior varsity season. So here we are. Coach Honeycutt was able to get these guys a game set up with St. Paul, the Cardinals of Shiner St. Paul. So here we are for today's doubleheader, as game one will be taking place here in a few minutes. And game two is set to begin at 7 p.m. as the Shiner St. Paul Cardinals will be taking the field. As for the Lockhart Lions, this is how the batting lineup is going to go. Leading off for the Lions will be number 8, Santiago Guerra. Batting second, number 1, Cade Borchert. Batting third, number 9, Ivan Lopez. Batting in the cleanup spot, number 21, Zeke Rodriguez. Batting in the number 5 slot, number 12, Tanner Castillo. Batting 6, number 7, Weston Phillips. Batting in the 7th spot, number 4, Jordan Nino. Batting in the 8th spot, number 3, Gabe Gutierrez. And batting in the number 9 slot, number 6, Julian White. And as soon as the Lions take the field, we'll go around the horn and let you know where the Lockhart Lions are going to be playing at defensively. As for the Shiner St. Paul Cardinals, behind the plate is going to be number 3, Leist. At first base, going to be number 19, Nate. At second base, number 9, Cody. At shortstop, it's going to be number 7, Blaine. At third base, number 17, Siebert. At left field, number 22, Holden. At center field is going to be number 12, JP. And in right field will be number 21, Chris. And on the mound for the Cardinals today, for the game number 1 is going to be number 8, Zeke. And once again, he's going to be on the mound. And when they come up to bat, we'll run through the batting lineup when they come up. After we go around the horn with the Lockhart Lions defensively. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Junior Varsity Baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. My name is Emilio Sarge-Water. I'm going to be bringing you all the live play-by-play action for today's contest as we get set with the Lockhart Lions getting ready to take the bat. As we had the throw down to second, which only lets you know it's time to play some baseball. And the Lockhart Lions will be starting game 1 off with Santiago Guerra will be stepping up to the plate. He's going to be on the pitcher's mound for the Lions. Left-hander on the mound, Zeke pitching for the Cardinals. And here we go. First pitch is going to be outside for ball 1. So 1-0 count to Santiago. Swing and a miss for strike 1. As that ball goes in and out of the glove. Count's going to be 1-1. What's up, Big John? Got several Lockhart Lion fans making the trip. And that's going to miss for ball 2. Count's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike to Santiago. Swinging a drive to left field, and Santiago will get things started with a single to left. And he'll be at first base. And that'll bring up number 1, Cade Borchert, the second baseman for the Lions. As we're going to have a courtesy runner coming into the game. That's going to be number 16, Alexander Juarez. So he'll take his place at first. So Juarez will be at first base after the Santiago single to left field. And that'll bring up Cade Borchert up to the plate. Throw to first base. No tag. So Juarez will be back safely with the slide. Runner goes. The swing and a ground ball towards the first base side. The first baseman will make the stop and touch first base for out number 1. Alex Juarez will go to second base. So that'll make it 1 out here in the top half of the first inning. And that'll bring up number 9, Ivan Lopez, a third baseman for the Lions. Alexander Juarez advanced to second on the ground ball by Borchert. And that one's going to catch that outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 to count. And that one's going to miss outside for ball 1. 1-1 to count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And ground ball hit towards the shortstop on his way over to first base and not in time for out number 2. That'll be a 6-3 put out. So that's 2 down here in the top half of the first inning. And that'll bring up number 21, Zeke Rodriguez. Juarez will advance to third base on the throw to first. Swing and a miss for strike 1 to Rodriguez. Rodriguez will be at shortstop. And once again, we'll go through all that when the Lockhart Lions take the field. That's going to be inside for ball one. 1-1 the count. Nice pitching by the Cardinal pitcher, number 8, Zeke, the left-hander. Swinging a ground ball towards the second baseman, coming up cleanly with it. One hopper to the first baseman, and that'll do it at the end of 1/2 inning of play. Lockhart Lions will leave one runner stranded. And the score is Lockhart Lions 0, St. Paul Cardinals 0. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
At Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service, we've got your towing in Lockhart and surrounding areas covered. Founded in 1967 by Jesse Johnny Barone and Fidelia Barone, Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service is a family-owned and operated business in Lockhart, Texas, and have been in the business for over 50 years now. That means we've got the experience that it takes to be the best. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service provides wrecker and towing service 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with a bilingual staff of dispatchers, drivers, office staff, and managers who provide excellent and friendly customer service. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service will treat you like you're part of the family, ready to assist you when you need it. Our friendly, experienced staff will get you and your vehicle where you need to go safely. Come by and visit us at 1400 South Commerce Street in Lockhart, Texas, or call us at 512-668-4840. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service. We're committed to providing a service you can be proud of.
All right, and we're back here for the bottom half of the first inning. Lockhart Lions go scoreless. And let's take you around the horn with the Lockhart Lions. Behind the plate is Gabe Gutierrez, number 3. At first base, Weston Phillips. At second base will be Cade Borcher. At shortstop, Zeke Rodriguez. At third base will be Ivan Lopez. Left field, Tanner Castillo. Center field, Jordan Nino. And in right field will be Julian White. And on the mound for the Lockhart Lions is going to be number 8, Santiago Guerra. And leading things off for the St. Paul Cardinals will be number 12, JP. On the on-deck circle will be number 8, Zeke, followed by number 7, Blaine. Number 3, Lice will be in the number 4 spot. Batting in the 5th spot, Siebert, number 17. Batting in the number 6 spot, number 9, Cody. First pitch, it's going to be swung on towards the third baseman, scooped up over to first base, and in time for out number 1. Batting at 7th for the Cardinals will be number 21, Chris. Batting 8th will be number 22, Holden. And batting in the number 9 slot will be number 19, Nate, the first baseman for the Cardinals. And we have 1 out, 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom half of the first inning. Once again, Santiago Guerra on the mound. Swinging a ground ball hit past the second baseman into center field. So that'll be a single for Zeke as he'll be at first base, and that'll bring up number 7, Blaine, up to the plate. So Zeke will be at first base. That one's going to be popped up, and that'll be out of play for strike 1. As it hits the aluminum tin right above us. So the count to Blaine will be 0-1. And Zeke got a nice sizable lead off at first for the Cardinals. And again, turns around to look at first base, put Zeke back on the bag. 0-1 pitch on the way. And that one's going to be fouled out of play for strike 2. was a nice play by Ivan Lopez to start the game off defensively for the Lions to get the first out of the inning. And here we are, no balls, 2 strikes to number 7, Blaine. Big breaking ball, just a little high for ball 1. And that'll make the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball hit down the left field line, and that one's going to be foul. All right, so count's going to be 1-2 once again. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. That one's going to be hit right back up the middle, and that'll be back-to-back singles to center field. And that'll put Zeke at second, Blaine at first. With 1 down here in the bottom of the first inning, that'll bring up the catcher, number 3, Leist, up to the plate. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Junior Varsity Baseball, live from Shiner, Texas, right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. First pitch to Leist is going to be high for ball 1. So count is 2-2 to Weiss, and he's going to look at strike 3 for out number 2. And that'll bring up number 17, Seabird, up to the plate. I want to thank my wife, Blanca Juarez. They don't have no water over here. She went ahead and went to the store and helped Coach Ho in providing some water for these young men here for today's baseball game. Once again, Seabird at the plate. Breaking ball inside. Uted is having a hard time finding the ball, and runners will advance, so Zeke will go to third. Blaine to second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Swinging a drive down the right side, and that one's going to be fouled and out of play for strike 1. That'll make the count 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 pitch on the way. That one's just going to miss high for ball 2. 2-1 to count. Once again, number 17, Siebert, the third baseman. At the plate. And Guetta catching that outside corner for strike 2. 2-2 to count to Siebert. Breaking ball, missing high and inside for ball 3. That's going to make the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Siebert. Three-two pitch going to be swung and hit back right up the middle. Second baseman's going to be able to scoop it up. 1 run will score, and that'll be Zeke. Blaine will get to third base, and Siebert will get an infield single. So that'll make the score St. Paul 1, Lockhart Lions 0. Scoring around to bunt. And I'll bunt right through that one for strike 1. Siebert stole second. And that'll catch the outside corner for strike 2. That'll make the count. No balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. 2 runners on the base pads. Blaine at third base. Siebert at second. Cody at the plate, the second baseman, number 9. And a big breaking ball will catch Cody looking for strike 3. And out number 3. So after 1 inning of play, it is St. Paul Cardinals 1, Lockhart Lions 0. When we come back, we'll have your number 5, 6, and 7th hitter coming up to bat for the Lockhart Lions. But right now, we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Kent Riddle Properties has been a big supporter of Lockhart Lion sports for over 40 years. Lockhart Lion fans all over the world have been able to follow the games on the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard, as well as being one of the top sponsors of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Kent is also the QA guy for every broadcast. Kent Riddle has been in the real estate business for over 35 years. If you are looking to buy, sale, or lease a property in the area, you can contact Kent Riddle at 512-359-0036.
And we are back for the start of the second inning. As we'll have the number 5 hitter, Tanner Castillo, number 6 hitter, Weston Phillips, and number 7 hitter, Jordan Nino, coming up to the plate. After 1 inning of play, it is Lockhart Lions 0, St. Paul Cardinals 1. And, of course, we just saw the Kent Riddle Properties commercial spot. If you take a look at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you'll see the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard. Thanks to the support and sponsorship for Lockhart Lions Sports and Lions Pride Sports Broadcast, you're able to follow along the game with us with every run, hit, strike out, score, inning, all courtesy of the Kent Riddle Property scoreboard. And not only that, but Kent Riddle also does a QA for every single broadcast back at his home studio to make sure that we all sound good and look good for all you Lockhart Lion fans. And for today, Cardinal fans who may be tuning in and watching this afternoon's broadcast, we're just starting off with the second inning of game number 1 of 2 that we're going to be having today between the Lockhart Lions and the St. Paul Cardinals as we get into action. So Tanner Castillo will be stepping into the batter's box for the first time this afternoon. And still on the mound for the Cardinals, number 8, Zeke. Swinging on the first pitch, line drive to center field. That's going to get over the center fielder's head. Tanner Castillo is going to round first base, motoring all the way to second. He's going to round second, head into third. The throw to third will not be there as it goes right back to the pitcher, and Tanner Castillo will do a swing move for a sliding triple to center field. So the leadoff batter for the Lockhart Lions is on the base pads, and that'll bring up number 7, Weston Phillips, the first baseman for the Lions. So Phillips will look at the first pitch, and he'll hold off of that one for ball 1. And we have Holden Edelton. He'll be making his way to first base to umpire. Swinging on the first pitch, fouling it away. That'll be 2-0. Big swing and a miss for strike 1. 2-1 to count. Swinging a drive into center field, and that'll send Tanner Castillo home. So the Lockhart Lions will tie it up as Weston Phillips will single to center field. And that'll bring up number 4, Jordan Nino, the left-hander, coming up to the plate. Nino starting off game 1 at center field for the Lions. Nino turn around, one showing bunt. Throw to first base. And Phillips will slide up underneath the tag of number 19, Nate, the first baseman. Swinging on the first pitch, pops it up down towards the left side. Third baseman and catcher can't catch up with it. And that'll drop for strike 1. So the count will be 0-1 to Jordan Nino. Weston Phillips once again at first base.
Okay, I'll bring the stuff over here and I can do that.
That one's going to be hit back to the pitcher over to second for 1. But Nino will reach base on a fielder's choice. And that'll bring up Gabe Gutierrez, the catcher for the Lions, with 1 out. Jordan Nino at first base. First pitch high is we're here at the top of the second inning. Lions have tied it up. On a Weston Phillips RBI single to center field that scored Tanner Castillo, who led the inning off with a triple. As the St. Paul Cardinals scored 1 in the bottom half of the first inning. That one's going to be high and outside for ball 3. 3-0 to count to the catcher, Gabe Gutierrez. And that'll be called strike right down the middle and make the count 3 balls and 1 strike. Swinging a drive down the right side, foul for strike two. That'll make the count full with 1 out. Count will be 3 balls and 1 strike, or 2 strikes. To the catcher, Gabe Gutierrez. Full count, runner goes, swing, and a miss for strike 3. So Gutierrez will strike out for out number 2, and Jordan Nino will steal second. And that'll bring up number 9, Julian White, the right fielder, up to the plate. So the first pitch to Julian will be a swing and a miss for strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike. Zeke would make the turn to second. Nobody's there. I have to hold on to it. Nino gets a big lead off of second base. That one's going to be swung on and chopped down the right side for strike 2. 0-2 the count to Julian White, the number 9 hitter for the Lions. So no balls, 2 strikes. That's going to be high for ball 1. That'll make the count 1-2. And that'll be high for ball 2. 2-2 to count. Zeke looking in for the signal, shaking off a couple of them. Finds the one that he likes. And that's going to miss on the inside for ball 3. 3-2 to count. Great job by Julian White. Started off at the at-bat with an 0-2 count. It is now full count with 2 outs. Nino at second. Swinging a pop-up towards the shortstop. Shortstop's going to camp underneath it. He'll make the catch for out number 3. And that'll do it after 1.5 innings of play. The Lockhart Lions score 1 across the plate. Or put 1 across the plate to tie the game up. It is St. Paul Cardinals 1, Lockhart Lions 1. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
At One Ghost Fitness, our main focus is providing a premium one-on-one personal training experience. Our comfortable and friendly environment ensures each person reaches their maximum potential. Coach Andrea and Coach Hector are ready for your fitness journey. We can train any individual from women to men ages 60 plus. If you've had knee, shoulder, or back problems recently, we can help. We train high school or college athletes with strength and mobility, and regular people just wanting to live a better life and lose some fat on the way. We're located at 903 Fannin Street in Lockhart, Texas, or you can reach us at 512-787-6271. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. One Ghost Fitness.
Hi, I'm Richard Mendez with A1 Bail Bonds. If you find yourself in a jam, we're your plan. We'll put your feet back on the street. A1 Bail Bonds. Go Lions.
And we are back here for the bottom half of the second inning here in Shire, Texas, for today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Junior Varsity Baseball. In game 1 of 2 today, doubleheader between the Lions and the Cardinals. And leading off for the Cardinals will be number 21, Chris, the right fielder. And once again, Santiago Guerra still on the mound for the Lions. And Chris will look at the first pitch called strike. Right down the middle for strike one. Oh, one pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike two. So count is no balls and 2 strikes to Chris. And Santiago trying to get him to chase after that one. And Chris is having none of that. That'll make it 1-2 to count. Once again, we're here in the bottom of the second inning. Scores tied. Cardinals 1, Lions 1. That one's going to be swung on and fouled out of play. Count will still remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. A 1-2 pitch on the way. And once again, that one's going to be swung on. And just as the last one was, it's going to be out of play. Well, that official timeout as umpires restocking with baseballs. Once again, this is game 1 of 2 today, as the Lions and Cardinals will have a doubleheader against each other. Second game slated to start for a 7 p.m. time slot, as this one began at 5 p.m. Breaking ball from Guerra over to third. Ivan Lopez knocking it down, picks it up over to first base, and unable to hang on to it at first. Phillips. So Chris will reach base on an error. And that'll bring up number 22, Holden, up to the plate, the left fielder for the Cardinals. Error. Great job by the third baseman, Ivan Lopez, to knock it down and to be able to get it there in time. Swinging a ground ball hit towards the left side into left field to Tanner Castillo, who scoop it up and bring it in. Chris will advance to second base, holding over to first with an outfield with a single to left field. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second, and that'll bring up number 19, Nate, the first baseman, up to the plate. The number 9 hitter for the Cardinals. Swinging on the first pitch over to right field. That's going to be fielded. Runner's going to come home to throw home. Will be in time, but Gutierrez is unable to hang on to it. So Chris will score from second. Holden will go all the way to third base, and Nate will go to second on a single to right field. And that'll give the Cardinals the lead 2-1. As we head back to the top of the lineup for the Cardinals, number 12, JP, will come up for the second time. His first plate appearance, grounded out to the third baseman. He's 0 for 1 this afternoon here in game 1. That one's going to be low and in the turf for ball 1. Great job by Julian White out in right field to field that one and bring it in. Swinging on the 1-0 pitch over to the third base side, and Ivan Lopez making the catch for out number 1. Well, that'll bring up Zeke, the pitcher, who singled to center and scored back in the first inning. So he's 1 for 1 this afternoon here in game 1. On a drive to right field, that's going to score 1 Cardinal as White fields it, brings it in, and a second Cardinal will come across the plate. So both Holden and Nate will score. And Zeke will get a single to right field. He is 2 for 2 tonight, or this afternoon. A 2 RBI single. And that'll bring up number 7, Blaine, who singled to center field also. And then was left stranded at third base to end the first inning. 1 out here in the bottom half of the second inning. Cardinals lead by a score of 4-1 as Blaine looks at the first pitch, low for ball 1. The equipment malfunction as Gutierrez is working on it. Runner goes, and Blaine will hit this one to left field to Tanner Castillo, who'll bring it in. So Zeke will get over to second. Blaine gets his second single of the game. And he'll be at first base with 1 out. That'll bring up number 3, Leist, up to the plate. And Coach Hull coming up to the pitcher's mound. Has seen enough. And that'll do it for Santiago Guerra, as we're going to have a new pitcher coming up to the mound, and we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
If you're looking for a custom-made tumbler for yourself or as a gift, Shimmer Me tumblers can create what you need. From the pro sports like the NFL and the NBA, as well as college sports and Lockhart Lion sports, and inspirational tumblers. At Shimmer Me Tumblers we can also create custom-made pens and mechanical pencils. So if it's a custom-made pen, mechanical pencil or tumbler, we can create just about any design to give your tumbler, pen and pencil a one-of-a-kind look. So, just look no further than Shimmer Me Tumblers designed by Blanca and Emilio Juarez. You can find us on Facebook, or you can email us at juarez0725@icloud.com. All right, we're back as we got several defensive changes coming up. As we have Santiago Guerra will be going behind the plate. On the mound will be Christian Mendez.
Going out to center field will be Alexander Juarez. Jordan Nino will go from center to right field. And Zephyrin Hymas will come in and play first base for Weston Phillips as we get ready for some action. And stepping into the batter's box, number 3, Leist. He'll step in with 2 batters in the base pads, 2 runners on the base pads, only 1 out. He'll swing at the first pitch. Over to second for 1. So that'll be 2 outs as Leist will reach on a fielder's choice. And that'll bring up number 17, Siebert, up to the plate. He is 0 for 1 this afternoon here in game 1. Or 1 for 1, with a single to center field. Runner goes. So Leist will steal second. Their coach Hull not too happy about that lack of communication on the defensive side of things for the Lockhart Lions, as Leist was able to swipe second base easily. So runners on second and third for the Cardinals. And the first pitch to Siebert's going to be outside for ball 1. Once again, the Cardinals have scored 3 runs here in the bottom half of the second to retake the lead by a score of 4-1 over the Lockhart Lions. Swinging a drive into right center field, and that's going to get out there as Alex will scoop it up, throws it in. And that'll score 2 more runs for the Cardinals as Zeke will cross the plate as well as Leist. And that'll give Siebert a 2 RBI double. Or single, a 2 RBI single. That'll bring up number 9, Cody, up to the plate. So Siebert at first base. That one's going to be in the dirt. Gets past Guetta towards the right side. And Siebert will get to second on the pass ball. Well, the 1-0 pitch is going to be called strike right on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Once again, the Cardinals lead the Lions by a score of 6-1. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Siebert at second base. That one's going to be hit right back up the middle towards the shortstop. Over to first base with the stretch from Hymas, and that's going to do it. The Cardinals send 9 batters up to the plate. Score 5 runs in the process. And take the lead over the Lockhart Lions by a score of 6-1. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Lockhart's Daily Grind is located at 1408 South Main Street in Lockhart, Texas. Or visit our other location, Kyle's Daily Grind, at 607 West Center Street in Kyle, Texas. We proudly provide a quality cup of coffee organically grown from Honduras and amazing customer service with each visit. Sign up for our loyalty program that's redeemable at either location. Earn a point for every dollar spent to redeem discounts on future orders. Order online at Lockhart'sDailyGrind.com or KylesDailyGrind.com to stay ahead of your busy schedule. Let us cater your next event with hot and cold brewed coffee, lemonade, muffins, and more. Reach out at Lockhart'sDailyGrind@gmail.com. Lockhart's Daily Grind, 1408 South Main Street in Lockhart, or Kyle's Daily Grind at 607 West Center Street in Kyle.
So here we are back at the top of the third inning as your Lockhart Lions trail by a score of 6-1 over the St. Paul Cardinals. As we head to the top of the lineup, as Santiago Guerra will be stepping into the batter's box for the second time today. He singled back in the first inning off of the first pitch and then was stranded at third base. As had a courtesy runner, Alexander Juarez came in to run. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching Game 1 of Game 2 of today's doubleheader between the Lions and the Cardinals here in Shiner, Texas. First pitch to Guerra is going to be outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch going to be hit up high. Almost makes a spectacular catch by the catcher. Number 3, Lice, just couldn't squeeze it as it went in and out of the glove. So as it hits the ground, it'll make the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Great effort by Lice on that play. Big swing and a miss for strike 2. And still on the mound for the Cardinals, number 8, Zeke. And that's going to be high and outside for ball 2. 2-2 to count. And that one's going to miss outside. That'll make the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that one's going to be high and outside for ball 4. And that'll put Guerra at first base with a base on balls. And that'll bring up number 1, Kate Borchert. A throw to first base. Guerra was able to slide back safely. Swing and a miss for strike 1. That'll make the count. No balls and 1 strike. Nice sunny day here in Shiner, Texas. And that one's going to be low for ball 1. 1-1 to count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So Borchert finds himself behind in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swings at the 1-2 pitch, fouls it out of play. So the count still remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swings at this one, a chopper towards the second baseman up the middle, over to first, not in time. And that'll put 2 lines on the base paths as Borchert gets an infield single. Santiago Guerra gets over to second base. And And that'll bring up the third baseman, Ivan Lopez, up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 this afternoon, grounding out to the shortstop, his first plate appearance. He comes up to the bat with nobody out. 2 runners on the base paths for the Lions. Zeke will step off the pitcher's mound. Try and get up back to the bag. Great hustle by Cade Borchard on that last hit. Sending a big high chopper over the middle. First pitch to Lopez will be, or second pitch to Lopez will be inside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Swing and a miss on the outside for strike 1. 2-1 the count to Lopez. Despite the last change, the change last week to today's ball games. Big breaking ball, missing high for ball 3. Got a nice little turnout of Lockhart Lion fans making the 1-hour trip down southeast to Shiner, Texas. Nice drive out here. The count is 3-1 to Lopez. And that's going to be high and outside for ball 4, and that'll load the bases up for the Lockhart Lions. As the Lions get their second walk of the game. And of this inning. That'll put Santiago at third base, Borchard at second, Lopez at first with the walk, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Zeke Rodriguez, up to the plate. He grounded out to the shortstop. His first plate appearance as the head coach for the Cardinals. Great guy. Very friendly. Is out there talking to the pitcher. If you haven't been to Shiner, Texas, make your way out here. Of course, the name alone gives away what this town is famous for. All right. Conversation over on the pitcher's mound, and the Lions get back into their running positions. And Zeke Rodriguez will be stepping into the batter's box. Defense playing second base and shortstop playing deep, while the first and third are playing short. And that one will bounce in front of the catcher. Great job by Lice to hang on to that one. Drop down in front, keep it in front of him. The count's going to be 1-0 to Rodriguez. Tanner Castillo, who hit the big triple back in the second inning, is on deck. That one is fouled back to the backstop for strike 1. The count is 1 ball and 1 strike to Rodriguez. That one's going to miss on the outside for ball 2. 2-1 to count. Zeke having a little hard time finding the strike zone here in the top half of the third inning. He's already issued 2 walks and 1 hit. As Zeke Rodriguez looking in. And that'll be a big breaking ball for strike 2. Catching that inside corner. And that'll even up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Once again, the Cardinals with the lead by a score of 6-1. But right now, the Lions have an opportunity to break into that lead. And that one's going to be a chopper to the second baseman. Over to second. Unable to get one. Lions will stay on the base paths. Bases will be full, nobody out, as Zeke reaches on a fielder's choice. Lions would put 1 run across the plate, and that'll bring up Tanner Castillo. Scores now St. Paul Cardinals 6, Lockhart Lions 2. As Tanner Castillo steps up to the plate, swings at the first one. So strike one to Tanner Castillo. And he'll tip that one back for strike two on a big swing. So Tanner Castillo behind in the count, 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. That's going to be swung on, gets past the catcher. And one run will score. As Castillo will strike out, but he will be out. Regardless, the runners will advance, and Borchert will score from third. Zeke would go to second. And that'll bring up Zephyrin Hymas up to the plate. He'll be batting for the first time this afternoon here in Game 1, batting for Weston Phillips. And the first pitch to Hymas will be outside for ball one. So with Borchert scoring, Lockhart Lions cut into the lead. 6-3 as the Cardinals still have the advantage over the Lions. The 1-0 pitch going to be high and outside for ball two. 2-0 the count to Hymas. That 2-0 pitch going to be high for ball three. So that'll make it 3-0 count to Hymas. That's going to be in the turf. And Hymas will walk and load the bases up one more time. And they'll bring up number 22, Austin Rodriguez, up to the plate. He'll be batting for the first time this afternoon. And that'll be a big curveball for strike one. One out here in the top half of the third inning. That's going to be high and inside for ball one. As we have Ivan Lopez at third base, Zeke Rodriguez at second, Zephyrin Hymas at first base. Bases loaded for the Lions. 1-1 count to Austin Rodriguez. And that one will go off the tip of the bat. That'll be fouled back for strike two. 1-2 to count. The 1-2 pitch on the way. That's going to be swung on and hit towards the left side, towards the shortstop. Had a little trouble trying to get it out of the glove. They will get the runner out at second. And then that'll be Hymas for out number 2. Rodriguez will score on a fielder's choice. Lopez will score. Rodriguez over to third base. And that'll bring up Alexander Waters up to the plate. With 2 outs here in the top half of the third inning. Alexander Waters stepping up to the plate for the first time. Big swing and a miss for strike one. Swinging ahead of that curveball from Zeke. Got some nice break to it. And that's going to catch that inside corner for strike two. 0-2 to count. And that one's going to be fouled off the fist to the backstop. Count will still remain 0-2. 0-2 pitch on the way. And that's going to be a check swing for strike 3. And that'll end the top half of the third inning. So after 2.5 innings of play, the Lockhart Lions put 3 runs across the plate here in the top half of the third, but still trail the St. Paul Cardinals by a score of 6-4. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with the Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com.
All right, we're back here in Shiner, Texas for the bottom half of the third inning as the St. Paul Cardinals will be coming up to bat. And just as he did back in the second inning, leading off for the Cardinals will be number 21, Chris. Reached on an error and scored in the second inning. Christian Mendez on the mound for the Lockhart Lions. And Chris will look at the first pitch for ball 1-0 count. Swinging a ground ball hit towards the right side, gets past the second baseman into right center field. Alexander giving chase to it, fields it, throws it over to second, but not in time as Chris will get a double to lead things off for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the third inning. And that'll bring up number 22, Holden, who singled to left field and scored. Had an RBI single that scored Chris back in the second inning. And here he comes back up with an RBI opportunity 180 feet from home plate. That one's going to be in the turf for ball 1. Nice job by Santiago Guerra to get down, keep it in front of him. The Cardinals scored 1 in the first inning, 5 in the last inning, in the second inning, and here they are in the bottom half of the third with the leadoff double to right center field. And a 1-1 count to Holden, number 22. That one's going to be hit towards the third baseman. Lopez off his chest over to first base. And that one's going to get past Jaimes. And Chris is going to be waved home while Holden will be going to third base. No throw. So Holden will reach on an error and advance to third on the pass ball. And that'll make the score St. Paul Cardinals 7, Lockhart Lions 4. And that'll bring up number 19, Nate, up to the plate. He singled to right center field. He also got an RBI single back in the second inning. That one's going to be swung and fouled back to the backstop for strike 1. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. The 0-1 pitch on the way. And Nate will hold off on that one for ball 1 on the inside. Had St. Paul scoring 1 in the first, 5 in the second. Okay. And that one's going to be fouled out of play for strike 2. Count's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes to Nate. That one's going to be inside for ball 2. That one almost clipped Nate. Once again, we're going to have 2 balls, 2 games today. And a shout out from Victor Montanez says, "Come on, Lions." Kent Riddle, we're rolling. And when Kent Riddle gives a rolling sign, we're all good when it comes to video and sound. And once again, all in thanks to Kent Riddle, who's doing the QA for us. So count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big breaking ball and a bigger, even bigger swing and a miss for strike 3 for out number 1. And that'll take us up to the top of the lineup to number 12, JP. He is 0 for 2 this afternoon. A ground out to third and a pop out to the third baseman. He turns around, showing bunt. And he'll bunt this one right back to the pitcher. Over to first base as the second baseman slides over to cover, and that's Cade Borchard. Great job by the Lockhart Lions defense on that play. So that'll make it 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the third inning as Zeke, the pitcher, comes up to bat. He's 2 for 2 this afternoon with 2 runs scored. A swing and a drive to right field. And that's going to bounce in front of the right fielder as they bring it in. And for the third time today, Zeke will reach base on a single to the outfield, and he'll get a RBI out of this one as Holden will score from third base. And that'll make the score St. Paul Cardinals 8, Lockhart Lions 4. As that'll bring Blaine up to the plate. He is 2 for 2 this afternoon. And that'll be hitting that outside corner for strike 1. Great job by Guerra, the catcher for the Lions, dropping down to keep that one from getting away and keeping Zeke at first base. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs once again here in the bottom of the third. Over to first base, not in time. As Zeke will slide back safely underneath the tag of Zephyrin Hymas. That one's going to miss outside for ball 2. As Guerra was set up on the inside. That one just got away from Mendez. That one's missing on the inside for ball 3. 3-1 to count. And the on-deck circle is the catcher, Leist. But right now, Blaine is at the plate, the shortstop for the Cardinals. Once again, he is 2 for 2. And he'll look at the 3-1 pitch, catching that outside corner for strike 2. 3-2 to count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. So we're probably going to be seeing Zeke on the move. I'll throw over to first base. Not in time as Zeke's able to slide back safely. That one's going to be chopped down the left side. Foul. Count will still remain full to the batter, Blaine. So full count once again. Mendez delivers and misses on the outside for ball 4. And that'll put 2 runners on the base paths as Blaine will take his place at first base. And Zeke will head over to second. And once again, that'll bring the catcher, number 3, Lice, up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 this afternoon with the fielder's choice and a run scored. That one's going to be outside in the turf for ball 1. Once again, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. That one's going to be swung and hit hard down the left side. And that's going to hit Lice. And he'll go to first base, and that'll load the bases up for the Cardinals. As Zeke is at third, Blaine at second, and Lice, who just got hit by the pitch, will be at first base, and that'll bring up number 17, Siebert. He is 2 for 2 this afternoon here in game 1. Both of his singles have been to right center field. Here he comes with an opportunity to add more runs to the scoreboard for the Cardinals. He'll swing at the first pitch and send a chopper down the left side for strike 1. Oh, 1-1 with 2 outs. Once again, bases loaded. Big breaking ball for strike 2. That's a big up and down curveball. So Siebert behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Big swing and a miss for strike 3. And that'll do it for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. But not before they're able to put 3 more runs across the plate. Or 2 more runs across the plate. And extend the lead over the Lockhart Lions by a score of 8-4. We're going to take a quick timeout and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our Precessional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our 2 locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com.
And we are back here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. I'm Emilio Sartwatters, bringing you all the live play-by-play action for today's junior varsity baseball game. Game one of a doubleheader between the Lockhart Lions and the St. Paul Cardinals. As we got a new pitcher on the mound. Looks like that's going to be number 6, Ethan. Will be on the mound for the Cardinals. Zeke went 3 innings, giving up 5 runs on 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 3 walks. And to lead things off for the Lions will be number 5, Christian Mendez, who will be batting for the first time this afternoon before we head back to the top of the lineup. Once again, the score line. The Lions were held scoreless in the first inning, scored 1 in the top half of the second, and scored 4 in the top half of the third. While the Cardinals had been active in the bottom of the first, they put 1 run across the plate. Bottom of the second, big inning for the Cardinals. They put 5 runs across the plate. And just now in the bottom half of the third inning, they put 2 more runs. And that's where we have the score right now. St. Paul Cardinals 8, Lockhart Lions 4. As the throw down to second lets you know it's time to play some baseball. And once again, Christian Mendez will be leading things off for the Lockhart Lions as he'll be stepping into the batter's box. Once again, a new pitcher on the mound for the Cardinals. That'll be number 6, Ethan. And here we go as we get ready for the first pitch from Ethan. And that's going to catch that outside corner for strike 1 as we start the top half of the 4th inning here at the Star Complex in Shiner, Texas. And that one's going to hit Mendez, and Mendez will go to first. And that'll bring up number 8, Santiago Guerra, up to the plate. He is 1 for 1 here in game 1 with a base on balls and a run scored. Christian Mendez with some speed at first. Runner goes. That's going to be high and inside to Guerra. And Mendez will swipe second base on a... So count is 1-0 to Guerra. That one's going to be swung on, fouled away. That'll make the count 1 ball and 1 strike to Guerra. One pitch. Slow breaker is going to be a little high for ball 2. 2-1 to count. That's going to be high for ball 3. 3-1 to count. And the on-deck circle for the Lions, number 1, Cade Borchard. That one's going to be swung on, popped back, and out of play for strike 2. That'll make the count full. At 3 balls and 2 strikes. All right, full count. Once again, Mendez at second base. And that one's going to be swung on and fouled out of play. So Guerra hanging in there tough. All right, so we get back to action. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Mendez at second base, Guerra at the plate. Ethan on the mound for the Cardinals. That one's going to be swung on and hit to left field. That's going to get out there past the left fielder. They're going to wave Mendez around third on his way home while Guerra goes to second. The throw home will be in time. On a great throw by the shortstop. And Guerra will get a double out of it. And that'll bring up Cade Borchert. Great job by the left fielder after missing it, bring it in, and an even greater throw by the shortstop to nab Mendez at home plate for out number 1. Swinging a drive over the right side, get past the second baseman. And they're going to hold Santiago at third base. So there'll be lines on the corner. Santiago will be at third base. So back-to-back singles. We'll have runners on the corner for the Lions. Santiago will get at third base. Borchard at first. Ivan Lopez at the plate. He is 0 for 1 this afternoon with a base on balls and a run scored. So Borchard at first base, probably going to see him taking off as he's got some great speed on him as well. And then Ethan to look over to third base, put Guerra back on the bag. Borchard on the move. Ball's going to get past the catcher, so Borchard will swipe second base. Get a stolen base to his credit. That'll put runners on second and third. Borchard at second now. Guerra at third. 1-0 count to the batter, Ivan Lopez. It's going to be a helmet change. All right, so there was a conversation between the catcher, Leist, and the pitcher, Ethan. Ivan Lopez still at the in the batter's box. Looking at that was going to bounce in front of the plate, get past the catcher, and Guerra's going to score. And that'll put Borchard at third base. And that'll make the score. Lockhart Lions 5, St. Paul Cardinals 8. And that's going to make the count 1 ball and 1 strike. That's going to be outside for ball 2, 2-1 to count. Yeah, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Big swing and a miss for strike 2. Swinging at the 2-2 pitch, fouls it out of play. The count will still remain even at 2-2. A 2-2 pitch on the way. That's going to be in the turf for ball 3. Cade Borcher, the lone runner on the base pads at third base. Three-two pitch on the way. That's going to be swung on and fouled out of play. Count is still full at 3-2 with one out. Lopez hanging tough in the batter's box. And that'll be a drive up the middle to center as Cade Borcher will score easily from third. And that'll bring up number 21, Zeke Rodriguez, up to the plate. RBI single to center for Lopez. Rodriguez is 0 for 1. Grounded out to the second baseman and reached on the fielder's choice. Was left stranded at third base at the end of the top of the third inning. The throw over to first, almost catching Lopez, leading over to his right side. Was able to slide back safely underneath the tag of Zeke, who is now at first. Started off the game as a pitcher for the Cardinals. Runner goes. That's going to bounce in front of the catcher. And Lopez will get to second safely. He'll be credited with a stolen base. And the first pitch to Zeke is going to be outside for ball 1. And once again, only one out here in the top half of the fourth inning. Lopez goes, a swing and a miss for strike 1. And the ball's going to get past the third baseman as Lopez is going to come up, and they're going to hold him at third. Count is 1-1. As Lopez missed an opportunity to come home and make this a one-run game. But still got plenty of life left here in the top half of the fourth inning. One out. Zeke Rodriguez at the plate, 1-1 count. That one's going to be swung on and fouled out of play for strike 2, 1-2 to count. And the on-deck circle was number 12, Tanner Castillo. One-two pitch on the way. That's going to be low for ball 2. So count will be even at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Zeke Rodriguez. And he'll be swinging at that one, fouling it out of play. And Zeke hanging tough in there. As if I'm correct, this might be the last inning. If the Lions cannot put 2 more runs across the plate, as the second game slated to start at 7 p.m. Count still remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's going to be a floater catching that outside corner for strike 3. And Zeke will go down looking for a strikeout, out number 2, and that'll bring up Tanner Castillo up to the plate. Sort of a little bit faster pitch of the Ephus pitch. And Castillo will look at the same pitch for ball one. And that'll catch that inside corner for strike one. 1-1 count to Tanner Castillo. That one's going to be swung on and hit to center field, and that'll score one as Ivan Lopez will come in to score. And Tanner Castillo will go to 2-3 today with a single to left center field. And that'll bring the Lions to within 1 run. As we're going to have a courtesy runner coming in. That'll be number 2, Noah Sanchez, runner for Tanner Castillo. So Sanchez will take his place at first, and we'll probably be seeing him run as he's got some wheels too, as Zephyrin Hyman steps into the batter's box. And Sanchez will go. Big swing and a miss from Hyman as the throw to second will not be in time. And Sanchez will swipe second base. So with a big swing and a miss, the count will be 0-1 to Hymas. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. And Hymas unable to hold back on that one. That'll be strike 2. And the on-deck circle for the line, should we get there, will be number 22, Austin Rodriguez. But right now we got Hymas with an 0-2 count with 2 outs. Runner goes. And that one's going to be a high pitch for ball one. Trying to catch Hymas on the same pitch he got Zeke Rodriguez on. So got the tying run 90 feet from the plate. That one's going to be outside for ball 2. 2-2 to count. That one's going to be swung on, hit high towards the right side. The right fielder getting up underneath it. And he will make the catch for out number 3. And that's going to do it for the top half of the 4th inning. As the Lockhart Lions able to put 3 runs across the plate. As the St. Paul Cardinals still lead by a score of 8-7. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Head on down to Commerce Cafe at the corner of Commerce and Market Street in the heart of historic downtown Lockhart for a meal that'll make the whole family happy. Wash down our Statesman-approved chicken fried steak with an old-fashioned root beer float. Keeping healthy? Grab a peach salad and roasted chicken. We can't wait to see y'all at Commerce Cafe at the corner of Commerce and Market Street in the heart of historic downtown Lockhart. If you're looking for drywall and paint work done, look no further than Reyna Drywall and Paint. Owner and operator Robert Reyna is MBE, DBE, and HUB certified. Whether it's commercial or residential, metal framing, suspended ceilings, doors, and hardware, Reyna Drywall and Paint is the one to call. You can call Robert Reyna at 512-925-0634 or send an email to reynaconstruction@sbcglobal.com.
Hi, I'm Richard Mendez with A1 Bail Bonds. If you find yourself in a jam, we're your plan. We'll put your feet back on the street. A1 Bail Bonds. Go Lions.
And with the strike by Santiago Guerra to second base, the bottom half of the 4th inning will begin. Well, That's number 9. Cody will be leading things off for the Cardinals. Here in the bottom half of the 4th inning, the Cardinals lead the Lions by a score of 8-7. Christian Mendez still on the mound. He'll start Cody off with strike 1 on a big swing and a miss. Turn around, showing bunt, pulls back for ball 1. Another big swing and a miss for strike 2. And another big swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 1. As Cody will go down swinging, and that'll bring up number 21, Chris. He's reached base twice, one on an error, and then double to right center field, and scored 2 times, 2 scores. And that one's going to hit Chris, and he'll go to first base, and that'll bring up number 22, Holden. He has reached base twice. A single to left field and an error, and has scored both of those times. So he'll step up to the plate for the 3rd time this afternoon here in Game 1. And Mendez will start him off with a strike on the outside corner. 1-run ball game. That one's going to be hit over to the first baseman. Scooped up by Jaimes as he'll step on the bag for out number 2. And that'll bring up number 19, Nate, who is 1 for 2 this afternoon. Nice job by Jaimes to hang on to that one. Hop on over or step on the bag for out number 2. And that one's going to miss on the outside. Low for ball 1. A big swing and a miss for strike 1. 1-1 the count. And 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Lockhart Lions trying to keep the Cardinals scoreless here in this inning. That one's just going to miss on the outside. That'll make the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Lone Cardinal on the base pass. It's number 21, Chris. He was hit by the pitch and advanced to second on the ground out to first by Holden. Another swing and a miss for strike 2. That'll even up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another swing and a miss for strike 3. And Mendez will collect his 2nd strikeout of the inning as the Cardinals go scoreless here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. So after 4 innings of play, it is St. Paul Cardinals 8, Lockhart Lions 7. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, 5th generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
Hi, I'm Richard Mendez with A1 Bail Bonds. If you find yourself in a jam, we're your plan. We'll put your feet back on the street. A1 Bail Bonds. Go Lions.
And we are back here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, coming to you live from Shiner, Texas, as we have a junior varsity baseball game number 1 of 2 between the Lockhart Lions and the St. Paul Cardinals of Shiner, Texas, as the Lockhart Lions have been down all game long up until the last inning and able to claw their way back, but still trail the St. Paul Cardinals by a score of 8-7 as we're probably coming into the final inning here in the top half of the 5th inning, as Lockhart Lions do have a 7 p.m. start time for game number 2. So this will probably be it for game number 1, but we still got plenty of baseball left to go. 3 outs away from the end of the top half of the 5th as we have Austin Rodriguez stepping into the batter's box. He'll come up to the plate for the second time today. Reached on a fielder's choice back at his only at-bat. Ethan still on the mound for the Cardinals as Rodriguez looks at the first pitch for ball 1. That was low beneath the knees. That one's going to be high for ball 2. 2-0 the count. And that'll be inside for ball 3. 3-0 the count. So dirty 30 pitch on the way. And that's going to be strike 1, catching that inside corner, breaking ball. Big breaking ball hit right back up the middle, and Austin Rodriguez will get a single to center to start things off here in the top half of the 5th inning. And that'll bring up number 16, Alexander Juarez, up to the plate. He is 0 for 1 this afternoon here in game 1 with a strikeout. That ended the 3rd inning for the Lockhart Lions. Throw to first base, not in time. Looks like we might have a courtesy runner in the game. As Juarez waiting for his first pitch from Ethan. Once again, throw over to second, not in time. Looks like Jordan Nino doing the courtesy running for Austin Rodriguez. Nino goes. That's going to be high and inside. Sliding safely into second. And Nino will get a stolen base. And count will be 1-0 to Alex Juarez. That one was high and inside for ball 1. One-0 pitch will be outside for ball 1. Or ball 2, 2-0 the count. Nino goes, and that's going to be high and inside to throw down to third. Not in time as Nino will swipe second base. The 2-0 pitch was high and inside for ball 3. So Alexander Watt is looking at a dirty 30 count, 3-0. Nino, after 2 stolen bases, is at third base running for Austin Rodriguez, who singled to center to start the inning off. That's going to be high for ball 4. So that'll put runners on the corners for the Lockhart Lions. And that'll bring up Christian Mendez up to the plate. Jordan Nino at second. Alex Watt is at first. Second base is open, and Alex does have some speed. We'll probably be seeing him on the go. And there he goes. And that one's going to be called strike right down the middle as Mendez was taken all the way. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Lions. Nino at third base. Watt is at second. Mendez at the plate, 0-1 count. Nobody out here in the top half of the 5th inning. Swinging a pop-up out of play for strike 2. As Mendez found that one off right off of his fist. And a shout out and give out. My madre, one of the top listeners for the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, says, "Go Lions." Your grandson is at second base right now. And another Ephus pitch. That'll miss for ball 1. Weird looking pitch, but believe me, he's already caught 1 Lion looking for strike 3 on that. 1-2 pitch on the way. That's going to be high and inside for ball 2. 2-2 to count to Mendez. That's going to be in the turf and outside for ball 3. That'll make the count 3 balls and 2 strikes with Santiago Guerra chomping at the bit in the on-deck circle. He is 3 for 3 this afternoon here in game 1 as Mendez has taken this count to a full 3-2 with Nino at third base. Watt is at second. And that's going to be high for ball 4, and that'll load the bases up full of Lions. On back-to-back walks, as we're going to have a timeout. And it looks like that's going to be it for Ethan, as he'll go 1 inning, 1 full inning of pitch. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
The Lounge Sports Bar, located at 211 East Market Street, just off of downtown Lockhart. The right place to have a great time with friends and enjoy the game on our big screen TVs. We have a large bar lounge, allowing for many people to crowd around and cheer on your favorite team. The Lounge Sports Bar, open 7 days a week starting at 11 a.m. The best place in Lockhart to enjoy cold beverages and watch live sports. So make the Lounge Sports Bar your favorite destination for sports and drinks.
If you're looking for a custom-made tumbler for yourself or as a gift, Shimmer Me tumblers can create what you need. From the pro sports like the NFL and the NBA, as well as college sports and Lockhart Lions sports, and inspirational tumblers. At Shimmer Me Tumblers we can also create custom-made pens and mechanical pencils. So if it's a custom-made pen, mechanical pencil or tumbler, we can create just about any design to give your tumbler, pen and pencil a one-of-a-kind look. So, just look no further than Shimmer Me tumblers designed by Blanca and Emilio Juarez. You can find us on Facebook, or you can email us at juarez0725@icloud.com.
Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices, whether it's commercial or residential. Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off your service call.
And we're back here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. As you just saw the commercial spot for Adam & Sons AC and Heating. I want to let everybody know that if you got a son that is wanting to play baseball in the summertime for the RBI League, which is a fantastic league. They play 2 games every week. And if you're interested in getting your son into playing some summer baseball, myself and Paul Ancita will be coaching this team, and Adam Renteria will be managing the team. So if you want some more information on it, hit me up on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast Facebook page, and I'll get you all the information that you need. As we have a new pitcher in the game, it's going to be the catcher, number 3, Leist. And stepping into the batter's box is going to be Santiago Guerra with the bases loaded. Will be swinging at the first pitch for strike 1. So Leist will come on the mound with bases loaded. And that'll be a big breaker for strike 2. Catching that inside corner. Once again, Santiago is 2 for 2. With a base on balls and 2 scores under his belt. And that's going to be another breaker catching that inside corner for strike 3. And out number 1. And that'll bring up Cade Borchard up to the plate. Borchard is 2 for 3 this afternoon with 2 runs scored himself. And Borchard will swing that one off the fist and foul it back for strike 1. And the on-deck circle will be Ivan Lopez. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. That one's going to be high for ball 1. 1-1 to count. Bases loaded, 1 out. Lockhart Lions only trailing by 1. And that's going to be high for ball 2. Right now we have Jordan Nino at first, Alex Juarez at second, Christian Mendez at first. And that's going to be inside for ball 3. 3-1 to count. The tying run is 90 feet away. The go-ahead run is 180 feet away. Big swing and a miss for strike 2. That'll make the count full to Cade Borchard. I would say the go-ahead run is 180 feet away, but Alex Juarez is right in between second and third. That one's going to be hit high. Back towards the shortstop, and he's going to make the catch. Tagging up at third will be Lopez. Heading over to third base is Juarez, while Mendez will get to second. So that'll tie the game up at 7 apiece, or 8 apiece. So 2 outs. Ivan Lopez stepping into the batter's box. He is 1 for 2 this afternoon. 2 runs scored himself. So got runners at third and second. Juarez at third. Mendez at second. Lopez at the plate. Looks at the first pitch high and inside for ball one. Zeke Rodriguez in the on-deck circle as time is called by the home plate umpire. And the 1-0 pitch going to be outside for ball two. Coming home and scoring the go-ahead run is Alex Juarez. On a great heads-up play by Coach Hull to send Juarez home. As a catcher tossed the ball back to the pitcher, Coach Hull recognized that and sent Juarez home to score the go-ahead run. The Lockhart Lions with the lead now 9-8. As Mendez was able to slide over to third base on the throw home. And that'll give Ivan Lopez a 2-1 count after fouling that one back off of the backstop. A high curveball outside for ball three. 3-1 to count. Three-one pitch on the way. That one's going to be swung on, and once again, that one's going to be fouled out of play, but that'll make the count full with 2 outs. At 3-2, line runner at third base, Christian Mendez. Three-two pitch on the way, and that's going to be a high breaker, missing for ball four. That'll put runners on the corner. So Lopez will be at first base. Zeke Rodriguez at short. And Lopez is going to take off. Coming home will be Christian Mendez over to third. And Lopez will be safe. As one of the plays Lockhart Lions like to run defensively, it causes a whole bunch of confusion. And this one worked out as the Lockhart Lions score another run before a first pitch is even thrown to Zeke Rodriguez. And the Lockhart Lions have put 3 runs across the plate here in the top half of the 5th inning and take the lead 10-8. As Zeke steps into the batter's box, swinging a tip. Tips that one back to the backstop for strike one. Lockhart Lions has taken control of this game offensively. And that'll be low for ball one. 1-1 count. Once again, Christian Mendez scoring on the confusion caused by Ivan Lopez, who's able to get all the way to third base from first. That one's going to be tipped back. That one's going to be a doubleheader of their own off of the head of the catcher, off the noggin of the umpire for strike two. It looks like the sun has taken a little hiatus or taken a little break, a siesta behind the clouds. The count is 1-2. And big swing and a miss for strike three, and that'll do it for the Lockhart Lions. But not before they're able to put 3 runs across the plate and lead by 2. Going into the bottom half of the 5th inning, the Lockhart Lions lead the St. Paul Cardinals by a score of 10-8. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
At Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service, we've got your towing in Lockhart and surrounding areas covered. Founded in 1967 by Jesse Johnny Barone and Fidelia Barone, Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service is a family-owned and operated business in Lockhart, Texas, and have been in the business for over 50 years now. That means we've got the experience that it takes to be the best. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service provides wrecker and towing service 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with a bilingual staff of dispatchers, drivers, office staff, and managers who provide excellent and friendly customer service. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service will treat you like you're part of the family, ready to assist you when you need it. Our friendly, experienced staff will get you and your vehicle where you need to go safely. Come by and visit us at 1400 South Commerce Street in Lockhart, Texas, or call us at 512-668-4840. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service. We're committed to providing a service you can be proud of.
And here we are for the start of the bottom half of the fifth inning, as the Lockhart Lions have come roaring back to take the lead over the Cardinals by a score of 10-8. But St. Paul coming up, their portion of the bat here in the bottom of the fifth inning. We're going to be starting off with a leadoff hitter. That'll be number 12, JP. He is 0 for 3 this afternoon. And a straight bullet by Guerra to second base. And here we go as we get set to start the bottom half of the fifth. Once again, the leadoff hitter, JP, is at the plate. Christian Mendez on the mound still for the Lockhart Lions. Swinging a ground ball hit down the left side towards the shortstop. Zeke Rodriguez comes up firing over to first base, and not in time, as JP will leg out an infield single to start the bottom half of the fifth off for the Lions. And that'll bring up number 8, Zeke, who is 3 for 3 this afternoon here in game one. All 3 singles to right center field. 2 runs scored. JP at first base. And the first pitch to Zeke will be inside for ball 1. And that'll be outside for ball 2, 2-0 to count. That one's going to be hit hard towards center field. Watt is going to camp underneath it. He'll make the catch for out number 1. I got a happy mama over here to my right side. Her son made the catch. And that'll bring up number 7, Blaine, up to the plate. He is 2 for 2 this afternoon. And 1 base on balls. JP still remains at first base. That one's going to bounce in front of the catcher, Guerra, and that'll get away from him as JP will advance to second base. And that'll make the count 1-0 to Blaine. Also got to give a shout out to his wife sitting right next to my wife. And not to forget his son that says Dada. So 2-0 count to Blaine as Mendez delivers, swinging a foul back to the backstop for strike 1. Mendez has come in strong in relief for Santiago Guerra, who started the game on the mound. So the count is 2-1 to Blaine. A drive up the middle to the second baseman, who makes a beautiful stab out of it. And that's Cade Borchard for out number 2. Nice play by Cade Borchard and great job by the right fielder Nino, who's out there. Was backing him up, ready to get there and stepping into the batter's box. Now the pitcher, number 3, Leist. He is 0 for 1. And he'll swing at the first pitch. Fouls it back out of play. Leist has reached on the fielder's choice and was hit by a pitch and has 1 run scored. That one's going to be hit to the shortstop. Rodriguez over to first, and with the stretch, Zephyrin Jaimes will get the out for out number 3 to end the 5th inning. And that'll do it for the game number 1 as the Lockhart Lions will win game 1 by a final score of 10-8. So we're going to take a quick timeout, cut this stream off, and start a new one, as we will be right back in a few minutes for game number 2 of junior varsity action between the Lockhart Lions and the St. Paul Cardinals. And once again, for game 1, like I always say, you could take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions.
Thank you for watching today's Lions Pride Sports broadcast, brought to you by the main sponsor, Recon Athlete. And remember, like the Sarge always says, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never